These bloody Maoris not declaring their property.
I've been watching this whole Te Pāti Māori, Toitū te tiriti issue from the sidelines, essentially. And one thing I never really understood, and no one's really mentioned it, there's this reference to breaking of ties. What are the ties? Like, if there's two organisations and they want to progress something together without it being binding, what they'll typically do is develop what's called a memorandum of understanding, an MOU, and that will, it's non-binding. There's no commitment, but there's a commitment to intent to do something. So I think if that does exist, a really big opportunity in this whole issue, this whole drama, is to actually release that. And if it doesn't exist, make a public one so people can understand how these two parties operate side by side, considering that they both have, I guess, the same beliefs, they have the same intent of the objectives that they want to achieve. So I think that's a really big missed opportunity. And the second one is, these are two organizations that are, they're entities in themselves, and therefore they're essentially constitutionalized under the relevant legislation. I don't know exactly what that is in New Zealand, but what you can do in those instances is you can delegate things, right? And you can often delegate things via committee. So I don't know why these two organizations haven't both created a delegated function of like a governance and ethics oversight committee that looks at that landscape across both of those organizations internally. Now, I don't fully understand the political landscape in New Zealand, but I understand there's higher level ethical oversight and governance oversight. But I'm talking about within those two organizations to look at things like related party transactions, to look at things like conflicts of interest, where the flows of money are going. Because I think a lot of these issues probably could have been fleshed out if that committee did exist and it could have some oversight. And it also leads into what the bro here is talking about with the property declarations, because you can declare those publicly, but if you've got your own internal committee, governance and ethics oversight committee, that sort of stuff would come up as well, and it would help you get in front of it before it becomes an issue. So yeah, two things. Why isn't there a public MOU and opportunity to create ethics and governance oversight committee?